Alright guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial I will be showing you how you can make your paperback. So in the last tutorial I talked about how you can make paperback, how you can make your ebook, and how you can upload it on Amazon. Sorry, how to upload, not make, how to upload. And I showed everything about the backend keyword and how to get category for it. So if that's what you're looking for, just check the description of this video. So you're going to see a link that shows you how to do that. So at the end of this tutorial, I'll be giving you an access to Canva Pro so that you can enjoy the benefit of Canva. Trust me when I say this. So now what we want to do now is you can use the first word called create. For you to use create, just find it on it, go to amazon.com, kdp.amazon.com, then click on create paperback. But I will not be starting from I'm not be starting afresh. I already have a book I want to continue with, so I'm going to click on create paperback. From here, that is how to continue if you have done your ebook. Now it's going to auto-fill the format sections, which means this and this. But if you start in your paperback afresh, it means you have to put in your title, put in your subtitle. If it's part of a series, you add it to a series. Then you come here and put your author name. You can use your first name, your middle name, if you have that for the paperback. Then you can describe what the book is all about. Then you go to this. I talked explicitly on this in my last tutorial. So if you're confused about that, you can watch that on my channel or check the description. You will see a link that talk about that. So by now I'm going to choose category. Now choosing category where this book should fall at this place. And I want to talk about this should be at part of art and literature because it's a biography. I need those guys that are actor, and they are part of movie director, and they are part of television performer. So I'll be using this for all this in just one category. It's better you split them on different places, some said, so that it doesn't just be on biographies. But above all, I think this is a good catch for my book. All right, so now we have this. This is easier to do now, so I'm going to hit on save. Then patiently we wait. We're going to check save and continue. Then we'll move on to the next phase of this, which is uploading your book. So now we're going to go back straight to the book. I don't know what you use to make your own, but I'm using Google Doc. If you want to learn how to use Google Doc for smartphone, you can check my channel as well. I explain everything about using Google Doc. It's good you learn how to use it because it's making your work easier and safer. You can access your document any day and anytime. So yeah, I'm going to download this as PDF. Yes, because that is what we use for paperback. So I'm going to click on PDF. It's going to get downloaded to any part in my system. Then I'm going to trace it and upload it immediately. So now what I want to do now is okay, now it's been downloaded. Let me look for it, and we can go ahead now. Look at it here. So I'm going to copy it direct to my screen and just put it here so that I can trace it very fast. Now I have this. Now I'm coming straight to this place. I'm going to assign this. If you have ISBN, you can use it, but as an independent publisher then there's need for us to just get ISBN from Amazon. Over here you can pick black and white if you're black and white with white paper or black and white with cream paper. Cream paper is just like a brown paper though. It's not as white as this. If you want to use that, you can use that, but we're going to use this. But if your book is colored, you can pick standard colored or premium color. This one is expensive, this one is more expensive. It depends. So I'm going to be using just the black and white. Then over here you can select this. If you have a different size, you can come here and pick the size of your document. So like this now, you can see, how do I know it's A5? Come here to your file. Over here, page setup. You can see page setup. You can see here I have page setup. Let me see whole document. You can see here I have A5, which is 5.83 times 8.27. But if you're using A4, then there's need for you to pick A4 over that. But now you can see I already had picked 6.9, which is A5. So 6.9 here is A5. Then you can see that is why I have picked 6.9. So if your own is A4, then you have to check the size at this place. Then move on to this. It should be 8.25 with all this one here, and you can use that. So now we have that. Now I want to bleed the document. You can decide to choose no bleed, or you can, but I'm going to bleed the PDF. Then it's going to tell me to upload manuscript. That is my work. Then I'm going to go straight to my desktop here and search for that PDF, which is John Williams. Then I'm going to wait for it to load. So the next thing I want to upload is my book cover, and there's a way to calculate your book cover. So we're going to the website now to design our book cover with Amazon. So I'm going to click on book cover calculator so that I can calculate the size of my book. Yes, so that I don't have issue with printing. So now it's going to ask me some questions. I'm going to fill this very, very fast, and we are good to go. So now it's going to ask me, what are you making? So I'm going to select this. I'm making a paperback, not hardcover, and it's a black and white. Then the paper type is white paper. Then from left to right, yes, that is how book is, except you writing in Arabic, then you can choose from right to left. It's at inches. Then at the interior size, what we pick then is at 6.9. Then what is the page count? So the page count means what is the total count of your page. Here you can see 110, but I'm going to pick 112 for the sake of space. So I'm going to come here and say 112. So that one will not have issue. I'll just click outside of the box so that I can calculate the dimension. So over here now it's going to come up now. So I have 12.502 and the height of 9.25. So I have the exact size. So I'm going to come here now to my Canva. Then I'm going to come straight to the home. You can go straight to canva.com and you have like this. Then the home section opens. If your own is slow, it means the network is bad. Then search for anywhere called create design or plus sign. Then just create a design. I'm going to choose a custom file. Then over here I have 12.05. So I'm going to copy this and 9.25. So over here now I'm going to come here to this place. I'm doing this in inch, so I'm going to change from here to inches. Then I'll P this. Then I'm going to say 9.25. So I'm going to create the design. Then I'll patiently wait. Now I'm going to download this stuff because I need to use it. So download this template. Then when you download it, it's going to appear somewhere. Then we can open it because it's needed. We open it immediately. It's downloaded. So I'm going to wait for it to be downloaded here so that we can access the file. This is it. So I'm going to double click and open it. If you're using smartphone, then use your phone to extract it. You can use Z-Archiver or WinRAR, any of your 7-zip from your Play Store or your Apple Store, so that you can extract that file. So when you open it, you need to copy this one, which is the PNG, this PNG. So I'm going to copy this. To do that, I'm just to click copy file to clipboard, or I can drag it as well and put it where I can locate it, because I prefer using this. So let me delete this so that I don't get confused. So this is the only paperback on my screen. So we're going to upload that to Amazon immediately to our design. So I'm going to come here now. I'm going to click on upload, then upload file. So while we upload file, go to the desktop. You can see it here now. So I'm going to click on that. Now when it appears, then I'm going to click on this. So when it appears, drag it to the end of this document and come to the side and drag it till it fits. You see, if it does not fit, it means your size is not accurate. But immediately it fits like this, it means your size is accurate. So we are going to cover this template because we are not working with it. We are not using it. So I'm going to cover it with any of this color here. So we're going to pick this color. I'm going to pick this color now and use it to cover it very well. So to cover that, drag it out and drag it up, drag it to the side and drag it down again. So you cover it like this. So now I'm going to make it transparent so that I can be seeing this document a bit, yes, so that I can see what I'm doing. But at the end, I'm going to fill it back. So over here, I'm going to upload the book cover. You can decide to make your own design by just clicking on test here, and you can add your design. Ensure it doesn't cross this line. You can bring it here and make it smaller. Then you can start writing and call it any title you want and say book cover. But I'll not be doing that. I already have a design, so I'll be dragging it on and placing it where I want here. So let me upload what I've designed before. So from here, I'm going to upload what I've designed. So let me check my download. Yes, I should have something at my download. So this is what I'm using. I already make a design. I told you if you don't want to use your design, you can write at the screen and it is good. This is the front cover and this is the back cover of your book when being printed. So I'm going to pick this. I'm going to bring this to this place. Look at what I'm doing. I'll ensure it's not this place. You see the line they gave you here, ensure it's at this place. Then I'm going to come here now. I'm going to drag this like this. So now it is positioned where I'm going to pull this here. Then I'm going to bring this down a bit. Now you have to check if it is going to have issue when being printed. So I'm going to reduce the transparency of this. You can see from here, this line we've seen here, this JOHN does not exceed any of the line you can see. So this is safe for printing. So now I'm going to take that up. So now I want to add something like a spiral line so that I have more lines, but it's not needed. It's not a must you add this. I'm just doing this for the sake of beauty. So I'm going to just bring this here. I'm going to bring this here like this. Then I'm going to pull this up like this and leave it there. Then I'm going to come here and pull this. Ensure it doesn't sit on top, because I don't know, you can try it, but I don't want it to touch this stuff here. So I'm going to increase the brightness of everything and the opacity. I'm going to drag them back to 100. Here I'm going to drag the opacity back to 100. You can see. Then at this color we got to change it because it's not good enough. So now I'm going to pick something like black. So now at the black I'm going to reduce this something like a more design that I think is good. Okay, so we have this. I can decide to use something like this, or better still, I can take it closer to black. Then this will change the color because it's not good enough. There will come something like a D gray. So now this is the design we have. Beautiful. So if I want to make change, I want to make, you can decide to write something at the back of this. If you feel like writing anything behind this place, you can say author. You want to call it author, you can call it author and say author name, and just write all the jargons you want to write and pull it to this side. Yes, about who you are, you can just bring it to this side and leave it. Then if your book have let's say your book is on a publisher, you can say published, let's say published by J Rocket. But before you start calling yourself J Rocket, ensure someone is not using that name. So I'm going to just bring this one here so that it stay down here. But when you are doing this, ensure you are not sitting at the line. That is why I advise you always make this transparent. Yes, it's good you make it so that you don't go and put this here, because mainly it's there, you're having difficulty. So put it here like this and you are good to go. Put all your text you want to add at this place. Ensure it doesn't sit at anywhere. It should be inside the white space. That is just the instruction. So now we have that. I'm not putting anything. I just want this to be like this. Then if I'm adding anything, maybe I have something I want to add, then I can add to this place. But this is just a biography, no much story. So over here now, I'm going to come here and take the transparency up. Then I'm going to just copy this, Ctrl C or Ctrl V. Then I'm going to bring it here and just have this design like this so that it look this way, which I think is beautiful. Yes, so now the next one to go is to share this and download it, because I'm done. I'm not doing any other thing. I'm going to download it as PDF. Yes, I'm going to download it as PDF, which is very, very important. So now what I'll do now is to download it as PDF print. Sorry. Then over here, I'm going to pick CMYK. In case you don't have CMYK, it's needed for you to use CMYK because it's best for professional printing. But if you don't have, you can just manage this one, RGB, or you can chat me up as well so that I can give you access to Canva, my Canva team, so that you can be part of us and download anything you want at your own convenience. So I'm going to click on download. You can rename it here. You can see the name is called Add a Heading, but it's already downloading, so I can't change it again. So now while we patiently wait for it to download, we'll go back to the Amazon site because the download is coming. So this is still uploading. I don't know why it took this kind of time to upload. Sometimes you don't have to just panic. All you have to do is to just make some reloading and everything will be sorted. So I'm going to reload this page and see what I have. So I don't know why I have that difficulty uploading my book, but that's not an issue at all. So it's going to be sorted. So, it has even been uploaded successfully. Just that I was having that error message. So I'm going to upload my book cover now. So yeah, now we're going to upload now. Now what we're going to do is to pick this and wait for it to be uploaded. And we are almost at the place of launching to see if we are going to encounter any problem at all. So while patiently wait for this, if you just join me here on my YouTube channel, my name is Austin as well, and I want you to subscribe to my channel. That is the only flower you can give me right now. So share this video with your friends that are doing Amazon KDP, and as well drop a comment if you want me to put you through on anything. Then the link on my channel, you can use it to send me a message on WhatsApp and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. So now this will be covered because this is very important. You feel that this was not generated with AI, always select no, there is no need. So now we have this processing your file. The next one to do is launch. Will launch this immediately. So I'm going to come here and say launch preview. So it's going to keep on saving. When it's done saving, then we'll move on to the other steps. So launching is taking some time. It won't take much time, and this is going to prepare your file. Then if you face any error right now, it's going to tell me. In case you face any error, it's because you didn't follow what I did on the screen. That is why you'll be having error, because I'm very sure I don't have any error at all when it comes to making this. So now everything have been uploaded. You can see from here, this have been uploaded, this is successful. In case yours is not showing successful, it's either you're having difficulty. Now you can see, now we have a quality check, no error here. You can see everything well positioned. As I told you before, ensure it's at the white space. If I wanted to write anything inside here, it would be within the space. So this is what I have. I just want to see how the next line is, so that anybody want to open my book, this is the first page they will see. Then I wonder if you want to put, so this is the second page and the third page. Now we'll move on to the next page, table of content. Then they will see introductions. This is very beautiful, right? All right, now we have that. Now I want to do is to approve this immediately. So approve that down there, and you move on. If you're using your smartphone, this might be a bit smaller. It might tell you can't launch because of the window size. Just click on continue. Now we have that. We're moving on to the last phase of this. But let's say our printing costs $2.30 US. That means from the cost of printing, you know how much to price your book. That is very, very key. It's very, very key. You know that, and I advise you do that. So now the next thing you want to do is I have to price our book. So what I'll do now is to just click on expanded distribution. If your book does not qualify here, there's no need panicking. So just leave it that way. So now my own qualifies. I want to price this book for $13.99 so that I can have some good money when being printed. So over here, I want to see how much I get. I get 6.09, which is good enough. So here I want to use 12.99 because it's okay. So I want to use 12.99 here. So I'm going to use 12.99 at this place so that we can have some good money being printed. So 98 is good. 98 is good here. So I'm going to check all. We have 146 here. We have 18, which makes it, so this is total of 8. So I'm going to be taking it to 16 for the sake of buyers so that they can be able to afford this. So now we have that as 7. So I'm going to put that at 15 instead. So let's just use 15. So I'm going to be using 15.83, which is 6. That is good. So over here at 21, I'm going to take it down from 21 to something like 19 and see what I have. So at 19, I have 6. All these are beautiful. All these are good enough. So now next we want to do is to hit on publish, and you wait. But I don't want to publish it for some reasons. So I want to patiently wait for my book cover, my ebook to be fully uploaded. Yes, published. If my ebook is published, then I can move on to my paperback, because Amazon might check your book and tell you they find error. So it's not advisable you just publish both of them. It's advisable you publish one, then patiently wait for it and see the fate of the ebook before moving on to publishing your paperback. All right, guys, if you want to send me a video, you want to send me a message on WhatsApp, and so you subscribe to my channel, and you can reach out to me if you're facing any challenges so that I can see your screen and tell you what to do. All right, now, so we're just waiting for this to see what it is on the, we've already saved this. So we've saved it as draft. Okay, in case we've not saved it, we've saved it as draft. I've just taken a little time, saved successfully. That means I'll not be having difficulty. Everything I've done here, so we're going straight to the bookshelf to see how the bookshelf is. Now you can see this is still in review, and one of my book can be drafted, so it means I have to check this and see the problem of this. That's why I advise you don't just move on. So this is still in review. Immediately it's done, I'll just come here and publish it. So that is how to make your paperback. And in the last video I talked about how you can make your ebook. With this tool, I believe you should be good at uploading any book without difficulty. So thank you for your time, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll see you in my next video.